Excuse me, sir. Good evening, sir.
Hey, good evening, Kaushik.
Sir, actually, I have issues in GA2 in some questions.
अगर आप
Hey, do you have problems with the read limits, Satya? Sorry, Kaushik.
What, sir?
Is it a problem with read limits?
Actually, sir, it's showing some issues. Can I share my screen if possible?
Uh, okay, let's see the issue first because I want to start early today. Yeah, just go ahead for now. Have you
No issue,
mentioned?
sir.
Sorry.
Actually, sir, in the discourse, actually in discourse there is a same query. Other students also facing with this question only, and
Uh-huh.
I think some of the TA has mentioned that leave for it now. So that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, then leave it right now since it's an issue with the read limits.
Okay, sir. And sir, one more thing, that two session with Professor Anand was taken about debugging. So, recording of that session will be available where in the discourse only.
I'm not sure if we have uploaded on YouTube because we are not giving access to the recorded sessions via the Google Drive, but I'm not sure if it will be available, and I don't think so. That's much important because it was all about debugging, like what's happening with the portal and the issues. So if you joined in, then you probably had an issue. That's all. It was like to help the students out. If the students are facing any issue, that's not from their own side.
Hey, what exactly is the legal trick for the, what do you call it? The tunnel question, local tunnel question?
Yeah, you need to figure that out. Actually, if it was something that you would disclose, then we would have it on discourse already. Hey everyone, let's get started. So, today my main focus will be on teaching you guys how to get data. All right, and this session I'll be incorporating feedback from the previous session, so make sure to go a bit slow. And this time I'm covering something that's much more beginner friendly. All right, and yeah, this time I'll make sure to let's explain as we go along instead of just like rushing in the last session, which went pretty long, and I was covering a lot of things. So, any idea if you guys have any idea on uh, web scraping? Not really, right? Yeah, Poonam, go ahead. No idea? Anyone? So let me just start sharing my screen. Okay, so what web scraping means is basically like, let's say there's tons of data available on the internet, right? You can just have them on your local machine. All right, so an example of it would be, let's say, let me think. Okay, so let me just go to Perplexity and let's ask this model. All right, so
Is it collecting data
yeah, it's
from the
collecting. Uh,
sites that are
yeah,
not available in the API?
not available. I will not say it's not available. Okay, but it's like let me just show it to you once. Okay, give me every detail about the ITBS degree. All right, so I'm asking it every detail about it. All right, so two main things. Okay, this one is web searching and also scraping as we go along. All right, because we have a browser, it's integrated with the browser, right? So it will like scrape the web for us, right? So this is giving us exactly whatever is there, and it's also giving me the sites as to where it's getting from. See the sources, uh, sources. See, it's giving me where it got these things from, right? So what LLM first does is, right, before going into the response generation part, it goes through the web scraping part because to answer something first, right, it needs data, right? Let's say you want to sit for a stats 2 quiz, right? If you want to score well in it, you need to learn. And LLM, for an LLM, learning is basically collecting data. The more data you give to an LLM, the better it gives results, right? So the most important thing about AI, any AI in general, is the amount of data you feed it to and the goodness of data as well, right? So that's what big GA3 is all about: sourcing, data sourcing. If you see, a lot of things are related to data, but I want to start with Beautiful Soup. So I'm not really sure if you guys have heard about Beautiful Soup, but Beautiful Soup is basically a static website data generator. All right. So what we'll be doing is whatever these countries are, right? Country, capital, population, area, right? Almost every country in the world, I guess, right? We will be scraping the data in and under 40-45 minutes. Okay, instead of like, let's say someone has given you a task to countries of the world, their capital, population, everything, to have it in a CSV file. How long will it take you to just copy paste everything neatly? You cannot just copy paste like this, right? Like this, you cannot do that. Now, right now there is GPT, so obviously if you give it the GPT and did it to convert it into CSV, it'll do it for you, right? But learning the skill as to how you do it yourself is also pretty important, right? So the simple agenda for today is whatever data we have here, I'll show you how to scrape it and how scraping is working via the LLM as well, right? So how LLM scrapes and how data is scraped in real world. Okay. So this will be this is like, let's say, the most basic thing about a web scraping that you can learn. Beautiful soup. Then you'll have things like Playwright. So Playwright is, I think, the best in terms of right now as per the market. It's in your syllabus over here as well for GA3, and this is for dynamic websites. Okay, what I'm teaching you is for static websites because that's easier to grasp and a good point to learn as well. I started my learning for web scripting from here, and I think this is a great starting point. So without further ado, any questions on the agenda today? I have defined the agenda. Any questions? And we'll be doing this using a Python script.
So this is for week 3, right? Sorry, I'm joining the
Yeah,
session
this is
now.
for week 3. This is for week 3, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this
Is
the first
everyone
session for week 3?
not really sure, but you don't need a prerequisite for this. Not even week 1, week 2, because week 3 is completely sourcing.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So let me just get started. Okay. I think I should get rid of this. Okay. Let me just open the terminal and yeah, clear. So what I want first is a Python scraper file scrape.py. Okay. So we'll be basically using inline scripts for this. All right. So two dependencies will be there. That will be okay. Sorry. We'll be using the requests library and the BeautifulSoup. BeautifulSoup for these two libraries is what we'll be using. So what does requests library do, guys? Just search up on the internet once what these two libraries do in Python. Anyone? Just search it up and tell the class what these two libraries do. Come on, guys. It's just a simple Google search. Requests
So
and
request library, it sends a request to a particular URL, and Beautiful Soup, what it does is it finds some tags and I mean basically it understands the HTML format.
yep, exactly. So it makes your work easier in in simple words, right? So let me
Right.
just write the script for the inline CSS first. So it requires Python 3.10 is something that we can easily work with. Let me just write this much. So this much part you'll understand this much, I guess, because this is from just UV, right? So we want the dependencies now. Dependencies. It's in the list. It will have.
Could you please slightly zoom in the letters? Thank you.
Yeah. Let me just copy paste instead. Okay. Escape. Delete. Delete. Let me just open my terminal instead. It's getting a bit tedious. So we are mkdir scraper touch scrape dot
What we have covered till now?
nothing as of yet. Why am I not seeing my okay cd script? Sorry, Dutch script py code. Yeah, so we'll be starting our coding over here, and basically what we'll do is we'll just write the script. Requires list request BeautifulSoup, and I think that's it. That's all we need. Yeah. No. These are the dependencies actually.
Good evening, sir. What we are discussing, just sorry to interrupt.
We are discussing web scraping using
Okay.
BeautifulSoup.
And just we started, no?
Yes,
Okay.
that's correct.
So, sir, we can use Colab for
Yeah,
everything if it is possible.
you can use it, but if there are like for this one, I would recommend using Collab as well, mainly because uh, the it's only one script. Okay, so we'll be using only scrape.py. But if there were multiple scripts, then I would recommend you going with something else. Okay,
Okay.
let me just turn off my copy. Let's that I don't honestly. It's okay. So we'll be using UV for this. Okay. So first thing we'll be doing is we'll be importing requests bs4 and yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. So firstly what we'll do is we'll define the URL. Okay, URL is what we'll be defining. Okay, so what we want is we want to go to this website, right? This website is what we'll be scraping. So I'll just take the URL of this website, copy it, and paste it over here. Simple, right? This is basically I'm just initializing my entire project for now. Is that much understood?
Any website we can keep here in the in
Not any
place.
website. This is only for BS4, Beautiful Soup, which is only for static websites. All right, and it's not like I write one script and it works for everything else.
Okay.
Every website has a different set of metadata to scrape from. So yes,
Hmm.
Hello,
Shamendra.
Sujal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this, can you just go to the VS?
Sorry.
Can you go to VS Code? Yeah. So
Yeah.
this VS4 is a default alias of for beautiful.
Yeah. It's default.
Okay.
Okay. So we have done our first part. Okay, and second important thing is headers. All right. So this thing is very important. Okay, in terms of what's that thing called, theory. Yeah, in terms of theory, this thing is very important, mainly because without this thing, some websites will ban us from scraping, not really allow us to scrape. Main reason is because there's a lot of what captchas are.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
capture that we
Yeah.
use
Yeah,
already.
that's mainly that's actually to prevent a bot from signing in.
Yeah.
Okay, and headers does the same thing by letting you act like you are the one, like you are a human is using the browser to scrape and not a Python script or a library. Okay, so using headers is very important. Okay, so where do you get headers from? That's the next question. So I'll just open my network tabs, reload the page. Okay, I'll just open this and you can find headers over here. See, user agent headers. Did you find it?
User agent is a header.
This one. See, request headers. Request headers. Under request headers, you can find under request headers, you can find the user agent, and this is what we'll be copying. Okay, we'll copy this, and
User.
this goes. It's actually a dictionary. We'll just paste it over here like this. Okay, and yeah, Copilot will do the work for us to fix the script. So see, we
User
just copy.
agent.
Yeah, they just copy pasted it over here so that it knows that yeah, this like basically a human is actually using it through a browser to access this website, not a Python library. Not It's not a bot. That's all it's telling it. Is that much understood?
Okay. Go to the inspect part inspect. Yeah. Here XH, what this XHR mean in fetch oblique XHR?
This is basically the requests that go in the get the
Fetch. We understand this is get, but what is this XHR?
not really sure about the full form.
Okay.
Let me
Okay. 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 Fine.
XHR full form, XHR full form,
Full
and,
form,
and
a different kind of thing than get, is it? XHR.
HTML requests, HTTP requests. That's it.
XML. Okay, XML. Okay, of of the okay XML file of
Hey,
the HTML. Correct.
sorry, hey, Shrikant. If there's if you have to ask about full forms, then it's better to ask GPT
Not
itself.
full form. Whether that mean here in the website what we deal with XHR also.
Yeah, I told you it's just a request that's going in from our browser to the
Okay.
backend.
Okay.
See
Okay.
the
Fine.
backend,
Okay.
there's a URL that's going in the post
Okay.
method, right?
Okay. Okay.
Is that understood?
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Not really sure if I'm correct with the. Pretty sure there must be a bracket in here. Let me just see. I think there should be a bracket over here. Yeah, this is, I think, the correct format. Okay, and I want it to look a bit cleaner, honestly, because everything is in one go. So the first one is ending over here, I guess. Yeah, the first one is ending over here, and I don't want that help over here. This comma go down. Mm, mm, these are three separate tags, so it should be separately as well. Yep.
This line number 18, 17, 18, and 19.
Yeah,
I'm not getting. I'm not getting. I was disconnected for a few minutes.
basically we are copy pasting this so that it thinks that it is an actual browser that is making the request and not a library or a bot that's making the request. So some
Sir,
people,
how did you selected the second file only? Like, why did you select the second file only? There are four files here in the name.
you can select anyone.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So, what is these things are actually adders?
Hey, I have told this already 1,000 times, so please go watch the recording because I only have around 40 minutes now.
Okay. Okay. We can proceed.
So I just defined the main script. Okay, I'll just don't want these inline suggestions for now. Okay, just turn it off. Maybe I can turn it off. Inline suggestions not really required for me. Leave it.
Settings.
Leave it for now, I guess. So yeah, let's just print the first line. Okay, so I'm scraping data from URL. That's fine. Okay, so this will just tell me.
See, we are shooting in the dark. There is no point in that question. It does not help us understand a bloody thing.
Sorry. Yes, Shiva, I'm hearing you. Please repeat yourself.
I did not ask.
Yes. No, no, Shiva. I heard Shiva ask something, right? Yes.
Please.
Hey, I'm still hearing. If you were saying something. Hey, Shiva, were you saying something?
Please proceed, sir.
Please, sir.
Oh, first thing is we'll just get the response. Okay, so this was basically done from the response page. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll send a get request. Okay, get request with headers. Okay, with headers. All right, to this URL. Okay, so let me just comment this line. Okay, so this is the first step that we're doing. Okay, and first we get the response, and response will basically be response.get. This is a get request that's going in and the URL. Okay, so this much is clear. What is this first line doing? Now I can basically print the status code, and also I can print content type, not really needed. I don't really want the content type. I want the response text actually. Text. Okay, so this is what I'll need. Okay, get content type. Content. Mm, response.on, right? So I just need basically this one now. So if mean is equals to this mean, right now I'll just run the script. Uh, just make this full screen for now. So uv run script.py. BS4 not found. Is my spelling of BS4 correct?
Sir, could you please increase the font a bit?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Why is it saying no module found for BS4? Is this script not working or something? Oh, I guess because of this.
So maybe you have to save the file once.
It's already saved. I'm thinking there's an error with this because this part is correct. I am thinking.
But
Um,
if there is an error on the top part, they are just comments, right?
no, no,
Nothing
no.
to
These
do.
are design scripts for UV.
They just okay, okay.
Yeah, these are scripts for UV. So that's
Sir,
why not really.
request and VS4, it is highlighting. Does it mean anything?
Let me
Do
activate my environment and pip install UV. Okay, and let's try this. Maybe it's because of UV. That might be the problem. Because I don't think I've installed it at my base Python shell. So UV runs scrape and no module found requests. Okay, that's pretty weird. Requests. Let me just do it the other way around and let pip install requests and what is it? Beautiful soup for beautiful soup for. Not really sure why my UV script is not running, but now it should work. Python scrape.py. Okay, yeah. At least we are getting something now, and it's in line 3. Okay, so see, there's an error that I'm getting with headers. Okay, so I think since I'm on what's the problem? Let me just see what's the problem over here with headers. Must be okay. It's in class tuple. Maybe this is the problem because it's a tuple. Yep, this could be the problem. You know what? This is not the problem.
Whether this zigzag line suggests something also to fix it?
Yeah, there's an actual syntax error over here. Okay, let me just see. Okay, it's actually, sorry, got the problem. We have a tuple over here, right? So this should be just like this, and this should just be like this. Okay. Yep. Now see, we're scraping the data and we got the content as well. See, let me just read this now. See, we got the content of the entire website. See, scan like country area. This is the area of that country, and I think we'll find the country name over
Content of
here.
that page, right?
Yeah, content of that page, the entire HTML content of that page. So if I view that page now, right? If I view this sources or and just go over here, right? I'll see everything about this page in its metadata, right? Sorry, the div tags, every tag. See, every tag I'm able to see now, right?
Yes.
Everything is scraped.
In our
Every
area here.
yeah, in this response not content. Okay, but is this what we want? We want it in a nice looking. So what I'm thinking of is something like countries dot csv. I'm thinking of something like, let's say we have the country name, right? Country name the capital, the country capital. What is it next? What's next? Country capital, population and area, right? So what I'm thinking of is having it something like, let's say country is India, capital is Delhi, population is one like 3.5 billion something, and area is, I don't know, 300,000 something, right? So this is what I'm thinking of, not this. This looks ugly, right? And imagine feeding all of this data to an LLM, right? So all of these tags, it will be too much for the LLM to extract good content from. So are you understanding how we got this entire thing just in like what, a matter of?
So can we see this output, the ugly data this we are getting here on the terminal? Can
Yeah,
we see what we are seeing in the inspect also? Because in the inspect also it is some format, but here it is,
I'm seeing
yeah,
basically the same format.
it,
What
it
is
is same. But whether we can see that also in that format, in this format, in elements what it is
if
showing.
there is a library for it, then you can see it. Okay, so
Okay, it
for
can be.
aesthetics part, I'm not saying that it
Okay,
can be, but there could be a library that beautifies it. Not really
okay,
sure.
okay.
Okay. So what we want is this in a more good format like this. Okay. So this content, what we'll be doing now, we have the content, right? You guys know programming. You guys know uh, what's that thing called? Just programming in general, right? So obviously you'll be able to do it. Right. So we can just print page fetched successfully. Right. Up till here, we are getting it, right? Now, next is we parse this HTML content, okay? So we
Okay.
parse it using Beautiful Soup. Got it? Now we
Hmm.
don't need the requests anymore. We'll use Beautiful Soup to whatever content was fetched over here, we'll be parsing it. Okay, now don't ask me what parsing is. Please Google it yourselves.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, now this is the basic line, right? This is what we are going to be writing as well. So beautiful soup. We have the response.text. Now let's just see what response.text is. Okay. So one more what's that thing called? One more point as to why I would like do this in uh, Google Colab is line by line I'll be able to just see. Okay, so to anyone who asked if I can do this in Google App, I think that's a better way to run this instead of over here. Right, so let me just clear this and prep Python script.py scraping the entire thing. So now you can see the texts as well. So yeah, here see the response.text, right? It's
Yeah, yeah.
giving,
Now it is coming like that.
yeah, this is what you asked, right? Not wasn't really
Yeah.
sure as
How it came with the beautiful soup?
I got it with this, not beautiful soup, not with beautiful soup. This wasn't with beautiful soup. This was just a response.txt format. That was it.
Okay, response. Okay, response. Okay.
Yeah, that was it. Now, next, what we'll do is we have passed the content. Okay, now let's just see what does soup print. Okay, I'm also not sure what that prints. I'm finding out as you guys are. Okay, this one I'm not sure. This one I don't want. Okay, no, I don't want this. Oh, sorry, it's inside commas. Not ready. This. Okay. Soup is basically parsing this HTML content for us. That's it. Nothing much. Okay. Now, what we want to do is we want to find all the country blocks. Okay. So next step will be finding all the country blocks first. Okay. So why are we doing that? Because if you see this page, okay, uh, every country is inside a block. Are you seeing this? If
Yeah.
Fox is visible, it's inside
Yes,
a block,
yes,
right? It's inside a
Yeah.
block.
yes.
If I click on this, I'll be able to see which block it is in. See over here, I'm playing with this, right? As I
Yeah.
go along.
One
So
div. It is inside one div.
yeah, it's inside one div, and the name of that class is country. This is the format of the grid. Okay, this is the country, and this is the block div. Okay, so what I'll do next is is this what I want? This is exactly what I want. Okay, so soup dot find all, right? This is syntax. Now don't ask me what find all is. Okay, please, this is the explainable code. Okay, it's finding the div and it's finding the country. Okay, see, div, inside the div block we have country, the class name. All right, now if I print div, okay, I don't want len, all of those things, just give me the countries. Okay, found countries. Let me just get the countries, honestly. Why do I need anything else? You guys are programmers, should be. What was that? Where is my data? Where is my code? Is this my code? Yeah, this is my code, and this is my working space. Yeah, this is what I need. Clear trend. Not print, sorry. Python script. See, now I'll have countries. Okay. Oh, is it something that I missed over here? Oh, I'm sorry. I did not get the country capital name. I just got the country blocks, right? So if I find, okay. This was actually right from GPT, right? So, see, just see how many countries were there, right? So I found 250 countries. Okay, sorry for that. I thought it would print this, but I wasn't uh, getting the H3 tag with the country name. Okay, so sorry for that, but it's just extracting the amount of blocks we have. Okay, so we had 250 blocks in that. So we have 250 countries right now. Next thing is we go inside the block. Okay, so next thing is we extract.
And it counted the number of blocks.
Yep, we only just counted the number of blocks. Now we go inside this country. We go inside this div class. Okay, and now see, it's the entire thing has come up for us again.
Sir,
Country.
I wanted to ask something.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, so basically in this one, like in that block, like can you go to the code, like the block of code that you wrote?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in this one, sorry, where was it? Okay, country is equal to soup dot find underscore all. This class equal to country, right? This
Yeah.
class underscore equal to country, it is mentioned in the in the web page also, right? Like this only. From there you are only finding out, right?
Yeah, this is it. This is all I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the
Okay,
class
got
name.
it.
This is the class name.
Okay. Yeah, no, that is what I wanted to find out.
Yeah.
So it
So
will track
now,
from there only. Na? Yeah.
okay, got it. So now next thing is we extract the data, okay, for each. So now it has given me the entire thing, but I'll just give you the uh, first. I'll just show you how to do one, then we'll run a loop. Okay, this is giving me the entire loop. Okay, I don't want to take it right now. I'll just do the name for now. Country name is equals to. Okay, let me just write it as country name is equals to country. Right inside country, I'm going countries. I'm going inside the first element, okay, of countries. Countries is what I'm going, okay. The first one, Andorra. Okay, let's say I want to find Afghanistan. Okay, so I'll just go 0, 1, 2. Understood?
Yeah. Sir, I have a question here.
Yeah, please.
So why can't we copy the whole elements tab and like give it to an LLM and ask to write a script and then debug
Because
it from there?
we are not thinking it from let's say that perspective. We are not thinking from that perspective actually. That's why.
I see.
Can you
Right?
just tell the 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2?
Just one second, Samantha. So one thing is JP Anmol.
Yes.
LLMs cost tokens. All
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
I can do this. I can do that. And as I mentioned this in the very beginning of the session, I don't even need to copy paste the elements tab. I can just plain text copy paste this because LLMs have become that powerful. Okay.
I
And
see.
honestly speaking, Beautiful Soup isn't as used much as it was just 2 years ago. Right now, what's being used is Playwright. Right, and you'll find that in your syllabus as well. But to understand Playwright, okay, to understand what Playwright is, you should understand what Beautiful Soup is, because Beautiful Soup is for static web page extraction and Playwright is for dynamic pages.
Okay.
Okay, and nowadays most websites are built not in HTML CSS but in Angular, React, TypeScript, not sorry
Right.
TypeScript, Java, Next.js, right?
Right.
Obviously those tools are better, but this will help people who don't understand what scripting is a good idea as to how scripting works. All right.
Okay, makes
So
sense.
let's go with Afghanistan. Okay, let's see A, B, C, D. Okay, I'm thinking one thing. Is this actually 3 or is this number 3? Not really sure. It could be Armenia or Afghanistan because I'm not really sure how this entire thing is playing. Okay, I can see it from here. Just a second. Uh, yeah, this is number 3. Yeah, in the list. Okay, so I'll just go with
How,
countries. I'll go into countries and I'll go into the second index of the countries. Okay, and
how did
then
you find the three out? Sorry to interrupt.
yeah, I just saw it from here. 0, 1, 2. See over here. I'm just playing with this. It 0 is over here. If you see this HTML tag, right? 0 is over here. Then 1 is just below there, and 2 is just over here. Got it? If I want to go over here, see how bottom is this right side going. You just have a look at this. Right? As soon as I go down, it goes further down. See
No, like I just wanted to ask, like where was 1 or 2 mentioned?
this one. This is the indexes, basic Python indexing.
Okay, got
And this is basic syntax, guys. Come on. Okay. And inside countries, we'll go to a find. Okay. This is basically H3. Okay. H3 is coming from, yeah, H3 is coming from here and the country name class. Okay. Class name is country name. So country name and what text. Okay. I'll just show you what happens without the text. So let me just print the country name for now. This, see, we got the country name, Afghanistan, the third one in the list. Is that correct? Guys, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Now let's see what text script does. Okay. Country name dot. I'll just write it over here. Text script and just do it. See what did the text strip do?
Before and after white spaces, it removes, right?
White
Did it
space.
just provide before and after?
I think it's
It's
extract the HTML
slicing.
to text.
So I think it's removed all the tags.
Yeah, it got rid of the tags. Basically, right? Now you know how to extract a country, right? Can you tell me the syntax? Can you just tell me the syntax, like basically how we would do it for the name? Sorry, the capital.
Uppercase.
How would we do it for this now? The capital. We will write span and country capital, right? These two things, span and country capital, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So pretty
Tagging.
sure this will give me directly the syntax for it, but yeah, never mind. Okay, so country capital,
Capital.
span and the country capital, right? See, it gave me, okay, sorry. I want the country capital. So why did it give me this? Afghanistan. Oh, I did not print it now. Sorry
Yes,
for
you
that.
didn't print it.
Yeah. Now, I don't want to do this for every element, okay? I don't want to do this for 250 countries. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just run a loop. Okay, so I'll just comment this code. Now I'll just run a for country in countries, uh, 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 country capital, right? I don't want this print text now. I want country capital, country population, and I want the country area, right? All now it makes sense, right? That I'm taking every country and finding its HTML tag, sorry, the class tag and the class name, and then I'm taking it, putting into a variable, and then I'll be printing it, right? Does this make sense? Does this make sense, guys?
Yes, it does. Maybe we can save it
Yeah.
directly to a CSV.
Exactly, right? Let me just teach this much first. See, now you can see everything, but this is very ugly again, right? Will you show this to your manager if he asks you to scrape this website, right?
Take it to a particular format, right?
Yeah, this formatting is something that we don't like. Okay, and with Python we can easily put it into a CSV file. So what we'll do is we'll just write it to a CSV file. Okay. Let me remember the syntax. Right.
Wonders.
I don't want it in a txt file. I want it in a countries dot CSV. Okay. I want to write it. And yeah, I think let's give tag that gives me new line as well. I prefer having these in my system. That makes it much better. Now I think this entire thing is done. Let me just see. One says to will this script work or not. Print data has been written. Okay, clear. Python script.py. We should see. Yeah. See, we have the entire 250 countries with us. Don't ask why there is 251. To answer your question, first is the headers, the titles. Okay. So is this understood as to how I was able to get all of this data into a single file like this? With just how many lines of code was it in hindsight? Let me just clear this code. Not even like 50 lines of code I had to write. Right? So now if I give this data to an LLM, right, this data will perform far better than this entire data or this entire copy pasted thing, right? So this is how data is like scraped. And initially data was scraped this way. Now also you see beautiful soups in some script. Playwright is the standard for web scraping right now. Make sense, guys?
Yes, sir.
All right. So any questions? Any questions, guys?
We are covering week 3, no? Week 2.
I
Is
think you should.
content week 2 or
Take
3?
this.
I think it is week 3.
Week 3.
Yes.
So here, guys, that was the agenda for the session. Today and tomorrow we have only a 1 hour session.
I have a small doubt.
Yeah,
We can
Satish.
use Playwright for static pages as well, right?
Sorry?
We can use Playwright for static pages as well, right? You told before, like, we will be using it for dynamic pages.
No, we cannot use BeautifulSoup for. Okay, you Playwright for dynamic pages. Yeah.
Yeah. So we can use
For
Playwright for
static
static
pages.
as well, right?
Yeah, we can use it.
Okay, fine.
So can we see that as well?
Uh,
Maybe just a short
we do
script.
not have time for today. We won't have time for today because explaining takes time, no?
Okay.
Beautiful soup. Once you start getting comfortable with beautiful soup, Playwright will be a piece of cake.
Okay. So maybe we can like copy paste the script to an LLM and like show the Playwright version of it.
Okay, that's fine as well. Let me just see another one.
So Playwright is for dynamic websites, right?
Yep. Dynamic web pages. It's taking some time. Let me just ask Claude. Claude. I don't want to make tokens right now, so let me just wait. The thing with Claude is it takes, if you do give it a simple task, it will do more things than you require it to. Should have switched 4.5. But yeah, Claude is the best model right now. No doubt in that.
Okay.
A.py. If you're using Codex or any coding agent, right? I never use anything else other than Claude. Claude is the best. Yep. What is this script? Yeah, I need these three things. So these are the three dependencies. So once we are installing, let me install Playwright. Okay, I don't want to install it in my base. Just a second. And activate in the paste. And this is basically the browser site that we are installing, Chromium browser. Okay, this is actually a library. Okay, see.
What is this Chromium?
Have you heard of so do you know what browser Chrome is based on?
No, I don't know.
That is Chromium.
Exactly. Right. So this is downloading. I'll just show you. Okay, so yeah, so you'll see the differences. So see, we use requests.get over here, but here we'll be using a browser page and browser goto. Okay, page.goto. So we'll probably be doing over here. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the code, but it'll probably look like page is equals to browser.new page and page is equals to goto. So I hope that is there. Else, yeah, see, page and then page.goto, right? Basically what I said. Playwright install Chromium, right? Then there is the response from the page, right? The URL that we are going into, and we'll just wait until the DOM is loaded. Okay, so you know what DOM is, right? DOM is basically this. Uh,
A
uh,
document object model. Is that what is the
uh, you're absolutely wrong. This is the DOM. That
okay
okay.
the
And
HTML
we are
content?
using all the country blocks. See, it's just syntax difference. See, we did this exact same thing. How did we do it? How did we do this country blocks thing?
So with the use of those tags,
Yeah.
tags and
Yes. So over here as well, we are using the div tag and the class name,
yes,
right? And then you'll see for each there is a country tag over here. See, H3 and country name, right? Now, but see, we are actually opening the browser for this. Okay, let me
I
just
see.
run this once. Okay, but yeah, see, we'll say you see send the user content as well. Sorry, user agent as well. The headers part. This is basically headers. Okay. Yeah.
So if we don't send the headers, what will happen?
Uh, in this script, in this website, nothing much will happen. But once I tried scraping IMDb website without the headers, and I wasn't able to do it. Once I added the headers, I was able to do it. So you some websites will block you from scraping if you do not use headers. So why does it happen is because they think that you're a bot. Okay, that they
Settings.
think you're a robot. Okay, a Python library that is trying to extract data. Okay, and some websites do not allow that. That's why. Okay, see, Playwright is a very heavy tool, right? The Chromium is taking a lot of time to install because it's very heavy. See, I'm not sure if I want to install this right now, but yeah, it's fine. See, it's downloading the entire thing for Chrome. I'm using Chromium somewhere. Yeah. So what happens is we launch a browser instance using this, and then what does headless is equals to true does this? It runs without opening a visible window. Okay, but if I do false, then it should open a window that is visible to us as well. Okay.
So it's like an invisible browser or something like that.
Not invisible browser, it's just not showing if we do true. Okay, that's it. If we do it to false, then we'll see it. Not like we can't. Okay, so just 10% remaining. Yeah, so it was Python play.py. Play.py. Now we probably see a browser open. Mm, mm, mm. See, the browser opened by itself. I did not do anything.
Okay, already it is opening, but it is not showing, right?
Yeah, now and see it it did the entire thing as well. It
And we
opened.
will, we will keep it true, then it will keep in our
Yeah,
browser.
it will be silent. See, if I keep it true, the browser won't open.
Okay, okay. Headless is true.
Yeah. So if you wanted to, if you wanted to look cool, then false is the better way. If you don't want it to, like, just disturb your workflow, then false is fine. True is fine.
Uh,
So yeah,
false
that,
is better. False is
yeah.
better to just see.
Yeah, depends on the user.
Yeah, yeah,
Honestly, it depends on
yeah. It
you. Yeah.
depends on the user, correct?
Then,
Understanding
if you're
level.
doing it the first time, you'll do it in false, right? But if you're not doing it at the first time, then yeah, true is fine. So yeah, guys, that was I think it for today. And hey Satya, I hope I was able to incorporate your feedback well into this session. I really took consideration of the last sessions and incorporate the feedback from there. Just want a feedback on this session as well.
So have you prepared some form, Google form?
No, just not really. I'm not collecting data. I just want the feedback so that I can make the sessions better every time.
No, it
Yeah,
is better. The today's session was better, sir. The speed
yeah,
was also
yeah.
better. We are feeling, understanding is clear. This speed we will keep up good with.
Yeah, but yeah, these are just the basics, guys. If you want to learn something, we have to accelerate. Okay.
Of course,
Yes,
of course. You are right.
Pascal, please go ahead.
You are right. Yeah, yeah. You are right. One thing, sir, in the calendar, still I think requesting video recording. No? It is asking for.
Yeah, for that, right? We'll be uploading it into YouTube directly.
Yeah,
There's an
that is
issue.
there, but
There isn't that.
date wise it will be better.
But yeah, we'll try to upload as soon as we can. Okay.
Yeah, if it is there, because we are.
I have a question on GA3. Can I ask you now?
Sure, Vaskaran, but please forgive me if I don't have the right answer for you right now.
No, that is all right. That is okay. It's just more on policies. Now, question number 2 is expecting us to use ChatGPT mini model as a LLM.
Just a second. Let me open GA3 and question number
2.
Yep, I'm here in question number 2. Yeah. What about it?
I don't have a subscription for that. Should we pay for that kind of stuff for LLM access?
Hey, no. You have to use AI pipe for that.
Which API? I mean, I can use the.
Are you seeing my screen?
1 minute, your screen.
Yeah. Are you seeing my screen?
Yeah.
If I go to AI pipe, this is the official website that we'll be using for AI application, AI APIs.
This I can use, right? This is what he is expecting to use. Okay, fine.
Yeah, we expect you to use. This is what we want you to use, not just expect, but want you to use. If you open the GitHub page and see that.
Okay, that's I got it.
Yeah, just let
Actually,
me get.
Sujal, In a lot of questions, they have specifically asked to use the Gemini API key.
Hey, it depends question wise, right?
Actually, it's
So
not only
see,
one question. It's there are if you go, like if you check, there are several questions.
yeah, but
If you
please read
want
the
to
title
do,
of the course. It's tools in data science. We are not just teaching you the tools in AI pipe, right? It's everything. If you open AI Google Studio, there's a wider range of tools over there, right? Over here, you can just get the API key. You can get Grok's API key. I think I taught my in my very first session how to use different API keys from all the three platforms, right? Each AI model is good for its own purpose. So we are trying to cover everything. It's not like we are sticking to only one thing because let's say today Gemini API goes down, right? You'll know how to use APIs from
no,
open.
I am not saying that we are sticking. I'm not saying that we should
Yeah.
stick. I'm just saying that we can all like since you said like instead of this Gemini API key, we can also use the AI pipe token, right? Whichever has been given to us.
No, I'm not
Uh,
saying that. If it's a paid model, it will definitely be in AI pipe, okay? But if it's from Gemini, you can get it from AI pipe as well.
Understood.
There are models for it. One thing. Okay, but if you see these, right, Gemini video API key, I think we have given you just a second. See the Gemini API key directly from Google Gen AI, right? So if you just give this entire thing to GPT, it will generate you a file immediately.
Right, right. I actually use these things. The thing is that like when I use the Gemini API key, right?
Yeah.
This thing, export Gemini API key, your key here. Like so, I generated my Gemini API key, but the thing was that there was some problem with request limits. So that was what I was facing.
So 429 error is it?
I can't recall that, but I
It's
was facing. But
420.
I
It's
could solve
420.
some of them. I could
Yeah.
solve some of them. Fine, no problem. Listen. Thank you.
You can use lighter models for this then. That's one
Yeah,
thing you
yeah.
can.
So basically like 1.5 flash and all, right? Or 2 flash maybe. Gemini
The
2
one that
flash.
is like the lightest you can use, and also maybe like play with the parameters a bit so that you get the
Yeah,
lightest.
yeah, yeah. Actually, I changed the models. I did those. So some problems I could solve.
Got it, got it.
Some
Yes, Parasumaran. Yes, I'm not actually able to hear you. Hey, Parasumaran, are you there?
one more question, Sujal. One
Yeah,
small
please.
question. So this Chromium browser is different from Chrome, right? It's like a
Chrome is based on Chromium.
no, I don't know actually. I'm not aware of Chromium, so that's why I
Yeah,
was saying.
try to explore it yourself because there's a lot of browsers that are based on Chromium and TDS portal. It is the most reliable on Chrome and Chromium based browsers.
Yeah, no, I use Chrome only. Just I didn't know about Chromium. That's why I asked.
Yeah, it's fine. There's a first time for everything. So, hey guys, today this is it for today. I'll be stopping the recording and yeah. Uh, Someone, hey, for the